Thrilled to be alongside Rob Cassidy, our Michelle McMahon, and we have a great match coming your way next. Jack Sock and Eric Roddy battling in men's singles. And Jack Sock is 32 years old, resides in Davidson, North Carolina. As mentioned at the desk, this could be the future men's doubles partner for Jack Sock. Round of 32 matchup. Friendly engagement on both sides.
Can't appeal. You challenge, you can't appeal. 1-0. Point. 2-0. Side out.
Well played by Jack Sock. And a great outing yesterday. You were impressed by some strides he's taken. 11-3, 11-2 was the scoreline in the round of 64 for Jack Sock. And volley handled two for Jack Sock. Eric Roddy, meanwhile, took out James Ignatowicz in the round of 64. That's a great win for him.
Truly.
1-2.
This will be the first of many tests for Jack Sock. And a tricky and difficult one at that, playing against a friend, a practice partner, future partner, someone who knows his game very well. But Jack Sock, in my opinion, is an elite singles player, so we will see.
2-1.
Jack Sock gets to the kitchen. He has so much command of where the next ball is going. You know, we talked about reach in that women's singles matchup ahead of this one. Jack Sock at 6'3" has a whole lot of that too. And has so much effortless power too. Another point for Sock to tie it at 2.
2-2.
Jack also knows Roddy's game as well.
Point.
Missed it. Sock on top by 1. And how about this? Blockbuster alert. Julian Arnold takes out the 4 seed Kwong Tuong in men's singles in the round of 32. Upset alert. Moving on in the round of 16. Congratulations, Julian Arnold.
Side out.
It's a big win, to say the least. So Julian Arnold will face Noe Cliff next round.
Two, 3.
Heavy drives from Eric Roddy. Inside out. An All-American tennis player in his college background.
3-3.
Discovered pickleball in Athens, Georgia.
Nope.
Side out.
Dirty shot from the Jack Sock.
Three.
Whew. So crisp. All power from Jack Sock. He gets his power from elsewhere besides the backswing, and that's what makes him so lethal, so efficient. Wielding that Selkirk 008 very well.
4-3. Side out. Three, 4. Side out.
No mystery what's on the mind for Eric Roddy.
4-3. Blood. Redo. 4-3.
Nice.
Side out.
Jack Sock says that's so messed up. Regarding the wind, I'm assuming. And how that ball is shifting mid-approach.
3-4. Side out.
And the inside-out drive for Jack Sock earns it back.
4-3. Side out.
Feels like we're just watching a
3-4.
practice between these two in the southern courts of North Carolina.
Point.
Nice ball from Roddy. Quick close right to the feet of Jack Sock. Battling through some wind conditions here in Rancho Mirage.
4-4. I'll recall. 4-4. Point.
Heavy drive pays off. Roddy takes another.
5-4.
Winner of this one will face the winner of Dylan Frazier and Blaine Hovenier.
Point.
Into the net it goes. Roddy on top by 2. Dylan Frazier, of course, the defending medalist and gold winning medalist here at the Masters event. Played Federico Staxford in the final, was the underdog, and came up with it.
6-4. Point.
Nice, that seems to be working. Roddy really going for broke on that serve and emphasizing the top spin that he's looking
7-4.
for on it. Brushing up that ball and even almost going backwards with his body to brush that ball up.
Side out.
It's up 3.
4-7. Side out.
Oh, man.
Couple of misses deep for Jack Sock.
7-4. Side out. Four, 7. Point.
Nice powerful shots from Jack. Puts him within 2, approaching the end game here of game 1. It's all fun and games until we start to remember someone's got to lose and someone's got to win.
5-7.
Nice.
Point.
What better place to have a North Carolina practice than on championship court, you know, the Masters.
In the desert, no less.
6-7.
Beautiful spots.
Point.
Roddy almost got that. Instead, Jack Sock ties it up. 7 apiece. Paris time
7.
where that was only just a dream to have tennis pros with his name and athleticism in the
Side out.
mix.
I think it's great that the world has accepted the legitimacy of the game of pickleball. It's nice to see that the tennis players have made their way over. And you know that
7-7.
pickleball comes with its own challenges, techniques, and demanded athleticism.
Side out.
Well, I think Jack Sock is proof also for how difficult it is to break into the upper echelon of the sport. I think many people at
7-7.
some point in time thought it was just a given if you were an athlete and good at tennis.
Point.
Eric Roddy can't believe he got away with that one. Tough miss for Jack Sock. Eric Roddy back on top by 1, but Continuing that thought, Jack Sock says he's been humbled with the talent
8-7.
on the pickleball side.
Side out. Pardon? Seven, 8.
Nice.
Point.
Clean winner. Inside out.
Eight.
Wow. Blistering forehand once more for Jack Sock. How many times have we said that in his career? He'll be out twice after this in mixed doubles with Jeannie Bouchard and men's doubles with his buddy Colin Schick to round out the day in the round of 32.
9-8.
Drop volley and a beauty for Jack Sock.
Game point. 10-8. Side out. Eight, 10.
Ooh.
Side out.
Created the opening, couldn't pay it off. The reaction explains that as well. Jack Sock with game point number 2.
Game point. 10-8. Point game 11-8.
Heavy drive, heavy pressure from Jack Sock. He takes the first, 11-8. And stands one game away from advancing to the round of 16 against his teammate.
Game 2, time in,
Roddy
0-0.
will kick off first serve in game 2. Inside the baseline and a great ball from Roddy to start.
1-0. Point.
Athletic play for Eric Roddy. Similar start to game 1. Came out hot and then cooled off with the run we explained from Jack Sock.
Eric, see the foul. Two, 0. Point.
Big return goes long. Heavy serve from Eric Roddy.
3-0.
Into the net it goes. Slew of misses for Sock. Eric Roddy looking to force a third deciding game.
4-0.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, you're gonna do that
Side out.
against your future partner. That is just rude. Oh, what a shot from the showman, Jack Sock.
Yeah, the most impressive shot in that exchange was the drop shot that set it up. So delicate. Adam Stone downy soft, but into the peg. Nails him.
Point.
Roddy complaining about his own control, or lack thereof, in his opinion.
1-4.
It's Jack Sock on the board.
Point. 2-4.
Ooh.
Point.
And you know Jack Sock was there for it. It was a fantastic game one. Again, this is Jack Sock's path to the podium this week.
3-4.
And like we mentioned, he does have gears.
Side out.
But he's one of the most focused singles players we've seen out there this weekend.
In a perfect world, outside the North Carolina crew, who do you think would be a great suitor for Jack Sock in men's doubles after this point?
Four, 3. Side out.
Any thoughts?
I mentioned Donald Young earlier this week. I think they would be a strong powerhouse team. I think Rob Cassidy and Jack Sock would make a great team. And I know Colin Johns is looking for one, so getting Colin on that right side, that would be pretty strong as well.
Point.
Also
Very
Eric Roddy. I think Roddy's going to be
Yeah.
a good. They're going to be a good team as well. You know, they got the chemistry and the tools to get it done.
4-4. Point.
And these two are the bottom half of the draw that's currently wide open as Julian Arnold knocked out Kwong Duong. So the
5-4.
next task ahead for either of these players would be Dylan Frazier or Blaine Hovenier.
Nice hands. Way too much.
Wow.
Point.
Too good from Jack Sock.
We've seen that 0-0-8 Selkirk out there, but I haven't seen anybody more comfortable with it than Jack Sock. Ball is going exactly where he wants it to go.
6-4.
No guesswork.
Much more explosive. Jack Sock, great point, great sequence, and great decision to close. Just made it to a final last year, but still missed the mark on achieving that gold medal goal. Oh, drop volley, and Jack Sock was there. Can't believe he missed it. I mean, these guys are just having banter and conversation mid-rally. The fans are liking it.
Some cliff notes.
4-7. Side out.
Sock handling the serve with ease now.
7-4. Point.
That's deep for Roddy. I mean, Roddy has been stuck on
8-4.
four a bit, 8 unanswered.
Point.
Jack Sock just so solid.
9-4.
Never seems to be redlining. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we love to see it.
Point.
Another beautiful drop shot from Jack Sock.
Match point.
Match
10-4.
point for Jack Sock.
Oh, struck so well.
Oh my. A slapper and a beauty. Jack Sock takes it in 2. How about the highlight reel shot to end it?
Aw, and some good love and sportsmanship at the net on the way out the door.
Love it. Jack Sock moving on to the round of 16, and he will join Matt and Cameron at the Pickleball Central Desk after this quick break. And the four-time...
Nice warm embrace there from the new men's doubles partnership. Jack Sock taking out Eric Roddy, 11-8, 11-4.
Fun matchup between the two friends, but Jack Sock, too good in the end. Finished it off in style with a nice jumping forehand. Too good from Jack Sock.
Welcome to Pickleball Central Desk.
Appreciate it.
Jack, obviously that's your buddy. You know each other's game very, very well. But what did you really need to focus on in order to get the win today?
Honestly, just myself. We're both probably two of the more outgoing guys out there. Whether we're talking to ourselves or talking to somebody else or saying something dumb to the ref, who knows? But I also think we both play better that way. We keep it loose. I feel like as soon as you kind of tense up and tighten up, the play's not going to be as good. So it's how we both operate. So I just had to focus on me, not look over, because he makes me laugh. Everything that comes out of his mouth. I'm sure we'll be laughing about it tonight at the house together. And but it was fun. It's never fun playing a friend, but happy to get through, I guess. Yeah.
We saw the athletic jumping forehand there at the end. You talked a lot about your movement yesterday. That's a goal of 2025. What do you work on specifically to get that movement back, so to speak?
Yeah, so I've just trying to lose the dad bod. Trying to get back into very, very motivated right now to get back in some of the best shape of my life, hopefully. Obviously, it's a process, but been going at it now for a little while. So I'm just going to keep continuing that. And like I said, to start the week, just kind of prove myself this year. I feel like I had a solid year last year, operating probably at a level and intensity I want to improve on. This year will look a little different, I think. There
was a fun point at the kitchen line between you and Eric Roddy where he was making a move and you're like, all right, I'm going straight at you for the peg. Was there any doubt in your mind that you were going for the peg there?
So to be honest, it's a good play. A guy with hands, he's got unreal hands. He's long. If I try to go behind him and be, kind of be sneaky or just go to the open court, there's a chance he gets to it. So I think singles kind of going at the middle, kind of going at the guys, I think underutilized.
We obviously know you came from tennis. You come to pickleball. You are going to start to play some tennis this year as well. Do you think that's going to affect?
Maybe.
But will that affect your play at all, just with the strokes in general of kind of what you built in pickleball?
I wouldn't think so. I was playing a lot of pickleball while I was finishing up my tennis career, and it didn't seem to, other than a few volleys, you kind of try to hit a backhand flick with a tennis racket, you break your wrist. But no, other than that, no, it shouldn't. If I do end up playing, I think it'd be a lot of fun. But I don't know. I gotta figure out if I actually want to dive back into that whole scene or not. So yeah, we'll see.
You got Blaine Hovenier or Dylan Frazier. Dylan won the event here last year. Thoughts on that matchup?
We obviously Blaine is going to come with a lot of intensity, a lot of energy. He's going to fight for every point. Dylan, a very established singles player, coming off a good week here last year. Could be a couple of 008s going at it, so we'll see how that goes. But I think it'll be a good match. I'd probably give a slight edge to Dylan, but and I've never played him, so it'd be fun. First meeting.
And we did hear there was a possibility of you playing with Kyrgios in Australia, but we heard that's not happening any longer.
I just want to put that out there. That's not on me. They, we were locked in. Actually booked my flight down to Melbourne. I was all in, and then I get on social media before I hear from him and see that he's playing Davis Cup for Australia, which obviously very understandable. Represent your country, on a huge stage, but. It's the same weekend as a PPA, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we're not be playing.
Has he played any pickles? Is he decent? What do we know about
He sent me some videos over the last probably 6 months of him playing some. He's got one of my signature paddles down there in Australia, and I think he and a couple of his buddies, I think his dad likes to play as well, so I think they didn't get around a little bit.
Obviously, the tennis players. Are people loving it a little bit more? I know before it was like, oh, we don't want to play that sport, pickleball, but now seeing the evolution of it a little bit.
I feel like they're warming up to it a little bit for sure. There's no denying the popularity of both, obviously. One probably a little more international, or obviously tennis is way more international these days, but pickleball is getting to that point. They're starting to play tournaments overseas and in all continents and countries. And like I've said from the beginning, playing pickleball, not sure why there's not room for both in this world. They're both amazing sports. Both have incredible benefits on both. You can play both. You can play one or the other. There's room for both in this world.
We got Bob Bryan on the court a couple of weeks ago. Maybe you'll get Mike on the court like you did in doubles.
Okay.
We'll see. Who knows?
Those guys got to be pretty good. They got to have some pretty good hands. That's for sure.
Very good hands, yep.
Speaking of doubles, you head into mixed doubles next with Jeannie. You guys are playing AJ Kohler, Megan Dazan. You ready for that? What's going to be your break look like? I know it's a quick turnaround right away.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll probably play soon. Yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe like Jeannie said, maybe just start some rumors about them or something. I know they're dating and they're an item. So, or I'll go over here and ask Mr. Benji Johns for some tips and some pointers. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just go out and have fun, and hopefully Jeannie and I can get another one.
Well, congrats on singles and good luck.
Thank you so much.
We are going to have mixed doubles at the start of the hour here. But we're going to be right back with more from the Masters here. Don't go anywhere.